Hey everybody, as you can hear, there's a little background noise today, so I am going to lead you through a little hip opening stretching sequence today. It's going to feel awesome, but I am going to do it with just some background music playing, and then I'm going to overlay my voice to talk you through the stretches. So I hope you enjoy this, have a nice relaxing stretching day, and I will also be back here tomorrow for another Friday workout. All right, have a great stretch day. Welcome to this heart and hip opener, everybody. We're going to start by just laying in a nice Shavasana and planting those feet together and just lying and opening up the hips. Taking nice deep breaths, feeling the belly rise and fall. You can place your hands on your belly if that allows you to focus more on your breathing. Notice how your hands rise as you inhale. And as you exhale, falling back down to the earth. And you may notice as you deepen your exhales, those hips begin to fall open even wider. And from there, we're going to come into a happy baby position. Go ahead and grab the outer parts of your feet, and you can rock back slowly side to side. Or you can find some stillness, gently feeling those hips open even wider, and still focusing on every inhale and every exhale. Great. From there, we're going to slowly transition into our open book. So you're going to take your right leg, bent knee, folded across the straight leg, the straight left leg, and open up that chest. Again, focusing on the breath. As you inhale, you notice the right shoulder rise. Exhale, falling to the ground. With each exhale, try and deepen it and bring that shoulder even deeper into the earth. You may have seen Pepite, the chicken, fly in. She likes to stretch with me. Hug those knees into the chest, and then slowly transition to that other side. We're going to bring that left bent knee over to the right side and open up the chest. Again, noticing how the shoulder rises and falls with each inhale and exhale, breathing deeply through the nose and breathing deeply exhale out of the mouth. Just enjoy each sensation as you feel your hips open up and your chest and shoulders get a nice stretch as well. Hug those knees back into your chest. Notice how that feels on the lower back. Crossing the legs, planting the hands, coming just briefly into our plank, and then transitioning into a downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the legs, feeling that stretch through the hamstring and the calf muscles. Or you can just find some stillness in your down dog as well. From there, we're going to slowly transition into our pigeon pose. We're going to bring that right foot forward with the bent knee, and then the left leg will go back straight. You can stay right there at the top on those hands, or if you want to get a deeper stretch and it feels comfortable, you can bring it down to the forearms and lean even deeper into that pigeon pose. You should feel a nice deep stretch in that right hip. Finding a nice deep breath pace and just holding. Good. From there, we're going to slowly transition back into our down dog, however you'd like to get there. Pedal it out for a couple breaths. And whenever you're ready, we're going to bring that left foot forward, other side, again for our pigeon pose. Now this can be done with your leg on an elevated surface as well. If this is too deep and intense of a stretch, you can place that foot and the lower part of the leg on top of a couch arm or any other elevated surface. Again, breathing nice and deeply and just noticing every sensation as you sink deeper into the pose. Great. From there, we're going to go into our 90-degree active hip stretch. So go ahead and take a seat on your mat. And you're going to place the left leg at a 90-degree angle as well as the right leg. So this is kind of like a cheerleader pose. And from there, we're going to do a little twisting. So you're going to shift the hips to the right and then shift them back to the left, all the while maintaining that 90-degree angle in both legs. Shifting left, shifting right. Going at your own pace here, just following your breath. And again, just gently shifting side to side with that 90-degree bend in the knee. Okay, we're gonna find some stillness. We're gonna hold that 90-degree bent position and just lean slightly forward, still maintaining a nice flat back, strong core, but just noticing how those hip flexors begin to open up. And then we're gonna take it to a slight lean back. You should feel a sensation now deeper in your rear leg. Okay, let's shift the legs to the other side, still keeping that 90-degree angle in both legs. Again, taking it forward, slight bend. Feeling that nice hip stretch in the front leg. Breathing deeply. And slowly transition to a slight lean back. Opening up the hips again. Squaring up those hips and feeling that stretch in the rear leg. Beautiful. From there, we're going to just take a seated pretzel twist. So sitting that heel right under the left thigh and twisting over. Breathing nice and deeply. Taking just a few breaths for yourself here. Transitioning back to a center position, and let's take it over to the other side. Crossing over the leg, hugging it in, twisting over and looking over your shoulder. Finding a nice deep breath rhythm, maybe slightly deeper than you're used to breathing, really relaxing the muscles, shoulders down, feeling the hips open, and bring it back to center. We're going to go into our butterfly pose by placing our feet together and just gently pressing down on the knees with our elbows until you feel a nice stretch in your hip flexors, maintaining a nice flat back, holding in a position that feels a little uncomfortable but isn't causing any pain. With every exhale, see if you can go just a bit deeper, and when you're ready, go ahead and shake those legs out. And we're going to finish in our relaxing Shavasana. You can keep your legs straight, but I do encourage you to go back into that hip opening position. And you may notice now that we've been actively stretching for the last 5 or so minutes that your hips are able to open up even more than at the beginning of the practice. As you settle in, go ahead and place palms up today. This just signifies an open heart and an open mind. And settle into your breath. Notice how every single inhale feels and how every single exhale feels. You may notice thoughts come in and out of your mind, and that's completely fine and normal. If it's not something you'd like to engage in, go ahead and just imagine that thought as a cloud and let it float on by and refocus on your breath. You can even say, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Focusing on every single inhale, how it feels as it enters through the nose, through the back of your throat, as your belly expands. And then every single exhale, notice how it feels as you breathe out of your mouth, letting it travel out. Continue to deepen this breath and simply relax and take this time for yourself. Let's settle into that breathing for just a few more moments. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. And whenever you feel ready, you can come back up to your seated position. Thank you guys so much. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of